on today. Any parts that are tight, anything that you feel like you need to work on, even if it's just, peace of mind or focus or breath work, any of those things. If you do have any specifics, go ahead and drop them in the chat. And we're going to give it another minute. Thank y'all for joining. My allergies have been kicking my butt today, so I'm going to be sipping tea throughout. So if we don't have any specifics, I'm probably just going to work on some midsection core work a little bit, always working on arms, opening the hips, and just like middle body and nurturing. I feel like it's a good time for that. We're winding down on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin. I'm happy to be here again, y'all. I am Crystal with Osatium, stationed here in Atlanta. So Osatium is a wellness company, a community-based wellness company based here in Atlanta. And we really focus on like body consciousness. So being aware of your body, feeling safe in your body, feeling good in your body wherever you are. And you just want things to feel good. So, again, my name is Crystal Osatium, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move back. I hope you all can still hear me from back here. And we're going to start seated. I like to start seated just to do our warm-up stretches, and then we're going to move into our salutations. So go ahead and come into Indian style or half lotus. If you're comfortable doing a full lotus, go ahead and do that. And if you haven't found your comfortable spot, go ahead and do that. Get your mat ready. Turn on some music if you like. Make sure you can still hear me over your music. And we're going to go ahead and close our eyes. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale deeply through the nose. And you want your breath to be audible. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. You want to feel the vibration of the breath in the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Slowly open the eyes. We're going to inhale the arms up. And start to slowly warm up the body, palms together. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Still breathing through the nose in your Ujjayi breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stretch the hands straight up. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the body, pull the navel back. Stretching everything in the center of the body. Exhale, fold it forward. Slowly roll it up. Stretch the arms overhead. Then one elbow and stretch that arm behind you. Just going to open up that shoulder. If your arm doesn't get all the way back here, don't worry about that. Just pull it back as much as you can. If you're here, this is fine too. Just do what works. You really want to open up the shoulder. Bring it back to center. We're going to switch sides. Again, finding a comfortable spot that's also challenging just enough. Release to center. We're going to drop one hand down and reach towards that side. We just want to keep the body in a straight line here, so the shoulders stay in line with the hips. Lower down as much as you can. Make sure we're not caving in with that upper shoulder. Bring it back up. We're going to switch sides. Again, doing the same thing. Make sure not to cave forward with that upper shoulder. Lower down as much as you're comfortable with. Go ahead and bring it back up. Now we're going to switch the legs. Rest the hands on the knees and bring the chin to chest. And look straight up, dropping the head back. Again, chin to chest. And back. Bring it back to center. We're going to look towards your right, bringing the chin in line with the shoulder. And towards your left. Back to center. We're going to clasp the hands together, send them up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthening the spine here. Pulling the belly back. Take a deep inhale. On your next exhale, fold it forward again. Keeping the spine long over the hips. If the hands are straight out, this is fine. If you can keep the spine long, go ahead and lower it down a little more. So your hands are touching the floor or your mat. We're going to slowly bring it back up. Exhale the arms down. We're going to roll the shoulders back. Then forward. Go ahead and release the legs. We're going to come up into tabletop. We'll do a few circular cat-cows. So we're going to choose one side. I'm going to go to my right first. Inhale, bring the head and tailbone up, all the way around to the left. Exhale as you curve and round the spine. And continue in the same direction. When we're doing circular cat-cows, we want to move really slow. It's easy to get dizzy here, so we just want to nurture the spine. With a gentle massage to the intestines. Bring it back to center. We're going to switch sides. So opening up to your left first, rounding and curving to your right. Again, bring it back to center. Now we're going to send the hips slightly back. Send the tailbone up. Start to lower the hands, lower the chest. Bring the hands closer to the front of your mat into puppy pose. So in puppy pose, we're focusing on the shoulders. Doesn't matter what the hips are doing, they can be higher or lower. You just want to bring the chest as close as you can to your mat. So we're opening up the lower spine. Push it back up into tabletop. We're going to curl the toes under. Send the hips back into down dog. Pedal the feet here. Pressing the heels one at a time into your mat. So just gently opening up the backs of the legs, the calves, the hamstrings, space behind the knees. Now we're going to slowly walk the feet towards the hands into a forward fold. If you feel this stretch in the middle back here, go ahead and take that further if that's what your body needs. Back off if your body needs that. Now we're going to round the spine. Go ahead and roll it up. We're just going to breathe here in mountain pose. So hands out to your sides. Drop the shoulders down. Make sure you're relaxing the shoulders. Keep them away from the ears. Keep focusing on your breathing here. To our salutations. Moving at the pace of your breath, I'm going to show a mid-range version first. We're going to inhale the arms straight up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale into plank. Inhale, 8-point pose, dropping the knees, chest, and chin. Fold walk that foot forward. Make sure the knee is directly over the ankle. And exhale into forward fold. Inhale it up and back. This time I'm going to show the modified versions for each pose. Do which one works for you. Exhale, fold forward. The other version was good for you. Do that. We're going to inhale the left leg back. This is your modification. Exhale into plank. Modified plank here. Make sure the hips are dropped. Inhale, 8-point pose. Dropping the knees, chest, and chin. Send the hips up. Hold that breath in for cobra or up dog. Sphinx is your modification here. Exhale into down dog. This is your mind. Now inhale the left leg back, then forward. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale up and back. I'm showing the full versions this time. Exhale it forward. Remember to use your modifications if you need to. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Hold that in for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg back and forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up and back. Exhale forward. This is our last one. Inhale the left leg back. Remember your variations here. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Hold it in for cobra or up dog. Exhale into down dog. Inhale the left leg back and forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up and back. And hold here a few breaths. Here in our slight back bend, we're making sure to tuck the tailbone under. So if you have a tendency to stick the butt out, just tuck it under, pulling the navel in, and then we're going to send the chest up. I'll bring the arms out to your sides, swan back and down. Grab the elbows and twist, side to side. Go ahead and release the hands. We're going to walk the feet out towards the edges of your mat. On your exhale, lower the hips down. Bring the hands together into prayer. So if you can keep the heels low, do that. If they do lift a little or you need to lift one, that's fine. So do what works for your body. We're going to try to get the elbows between the knees, pressing the knees out. Keep the chest lifted as much as you can. If you're here today, this is fine. Remember, you're always working with your own body. You're not in competition. So do what works for you. This is all about bettering your body, not injuring yourself. It's not about pain. Go ahead and lower the hands down, send it back up, fold it in. We're going to release the hands, bring them up onto the shins, flatten the back, look straight ahead. We're pressing the weight forward into the toes here. So you should see the toes grip your mat. This one is going to work your core. From here, we're just going to raise the arms straight up. You want to bring the arms in line with the back, in line with the head and the spine. Make sure we're still using the toes here. If you feel like the butt is pressed out, like I just had to catch myself, again, we're just going to neutralize the spine. So tuck it under a little bit, pull the navel in. From here, clasp the hands together behind the back. We're going to exhale it forward again. Pull the arms away from the body. Opening the shoulders, the chest. Tuck the chin into the chest. Just open up here as much as you can. Still using the toes, so focus on the toes. Give a little check, make sure they're gripping your mat. Slowly release the hands, bring them back onto the shins, flatten the back. Exhale it down again. Go ahead and curve the spine, curl the shoulders in. Pressing into the toes, we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders onto the back. We're going to hold here a few breaths. Make sure we're breathing into the belly, not in the chest. Good, now we're going to shift the weight into the left foot. So we're going to lift and spread the toes, lower them down one at a time. This is covering the bigger surface area to ground you better, help keep your balance. Raise the right foot up into tree. If this is where you are today, that's fine. If you can lift higher, go ahead. Raise that leg as high as you're comfortable with. Bring the hands together into prayer. Go ahead and focus your gaze over one stationary point. So if you're looking at the screen right now, go ahead and look above the screen and find a point that's still. When you're ready, take the arms overhead. We're going to hold here a few breaths. the toes, lift and spread. Lower them down one at a time. Raise that left foot into tree, as high as you're comfortable with. Hands into prayer. Again, focus your gaze over one stationary point. When you're ready, take the arms overhead. Make sure we're keeping that knee out to the side as much as you can. You want to keep the hips open. So if you feel like it's a little forward, pull it out as much as you can. That requires you lowering the foot. Do what works for your body. Keep the toes engaged. Now slowly lower that leg down. Again, bring it behind you onto the toe. As you exhale, fold it forward into Warrior 3. Now remember to keep the hands in line with that leg. Only fold forward if you can raise that leg higher. Slowly bring it back up. We're going to pull that same knee into the chest. Just hold here a few breaths. Go ahead and flex the toes. Slowly float that leg down. And we're going to shake it all out. I'll come up towards the front of your mat. I'm going to send the arms up. Send that right leg back. I'm going to bend that front knee into Warrior 1. So in Warrior 1, we want to always keep that front knee behind the toes. That back foot is parallel to the short side of your mat or at a 45-degree angle. Sending the chest up. And again, neutralizing the spine here. Chest and hips are facing over that front foot. Lower down more if you can. You don't have to. You should feel the quads and that left leg working. And the quads in the right leg stretching and lengthening. I'll straighten that front leg. I'm going to exhale it forward into pyramid. If your pyramid is here, this is fine. You can lower it down onto the calves or the shins, if that's better. Just don't rest on the knee. Always rest above or below the knee. If you have more space, go ahead and lower down to your mat. Here in this stretch, we can focus on opening the hips to either side. So we can lift that right hip, dropping the left. It's going to open up that left leg a little more. Or you can drop the right hip, lifting the left. It's going to open up the side of that left thigh. So just experiment with that. You take breaths in both sides. I'm going to take the left arm up towards the ceiling. reverse triangle. Focus up towards that hand. Your modification is here or here. So we're doing the gentle spinal twist. Lower that hand back down. Go ahead and kick the right foot forward next to the left. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale it down again. Now we're going to curve the spine, rounding it up. Go ahead and roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Okay? Drop the shoulders onto the back. Rest here in your mountain pose, a few breaths. Now we're going to send the left leg back. Keep that front knee bent. Send the arms overhead. Into warrior one. Again, neutralize the spine. And lower the hips as much as you can. Stay focused on your breath. We're going to straighten that front knee. Exhale it forward into your pyramid. Bringing the hands wherever is comfortable for you. Again, you can focus on opening the hips in either direction, towards that right leg and towards the left, and alternating between the two. And I feel the difference mostly in that right thigh and the right glutes. Just take a few breaths with that. Send the right arm up towards the ceiling into reverse triangle. Focus up towards that hand. Remember what your modification looks like. It's coming higher onto that front leg. Slowly lower that hand down. We're going to kick back into plank. And hold here a few breaths. Remember, your plank can always be a half plank. Make sure it's not a tabletop. Now we're going to drop and spread the knees. Push back into a wide-legged child's pose. We're just going to rest here a few breaths. While you're here in your child's pose, you want to try to lower the lower abdomen closer to your mat. And keep breathing here. Start to rest the shoulders into your mat, lengthening the shoulders. We're going to slowly roll up so that you're sitting on the feet. Here, go ahead and come up onto the knees. We want the knees to be at least hips width apart. Bring the hands onto the low back. Press the hips forward. Send the chest up. We'll do that from the side so y'all can see a little better. So we're pressing the hips forward. Pulling the navel back, send the chest up, shoulders back, chin back. Just going to do a slight back bend here. Camel pose. In your own time, you can start to walk the hands down the legs. Open up some more. Or bring the hands onto the feet. Curl the toes under if you need a couple more inches. If you do come here and you're resting into the feet, see how the hips are back here? You want to press them forward. Make sure the hips stay in line with the knees. Keep the chest open. If you're still here, this is good. Slowly bring it back to center. We're going to lower the hips back down. Bring the hands out in front of you. Into tabletop here. We're going to do a few cat cows. Just regular ones. You can do the circular ones if they feel better for you right now. Remember, if you are doing the circular cat cows, then to move really slow. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you curve. Bring the spine back to neutral. We're going to go ahead and lower down onto your mat. We're going to stretch the arms out past the corners of your mat. Stretch the feet out towards the corners of your mat. Go ahead and rest the chin here. Now on your next inhale, we're going to lift the arms, chin, chest, and the legs. Try to lift up to the thighs if you can. Go ahead and inhale and lift. Just lifting like a little starfish. Exhale it back down. Again, inhale and lift. Exhale down. Try to lift a little higher each time. Inhale and lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. We're going to keep that going. If you do need a little bit more challenge or you feel like you can move forward, we're going to move to the next pose. Otherwise, keep doing that same thing. Keep doing your reps. We're going to bend the knees, grab the feet. And on your next inhale, go ahead and lift the chest and the knees. And breathe here. If you're still doing your starfish reps, do that. We'll all end at the same time. On your next exhale, lower it down. Go ahead and bring the hands down to your sides. Bring the left cheek or ear to your mat. just going to relax here. Here we want to focus on just giving the body time to process, aligning the spine, letting it settle into a comfortable spot. So relaxing the low back, relaxing the shoulders into your mat, allowing gravity to pull the head back, wherever it needs to go to stretch the neck. Now we're going to bring the right cheek or ear to your mat. And again, do the same thing. We're just relaxing the spine, relaxing the shoulders into your mat, allowing the neck to stretch, letting gravity do its work. A few more breaths here. And we're going to bring it back to center. I'll bring the hands next to the chest. We're going to peel the chest up into a cobra. If this is as far as you can go, you can walk the hands a little closer or to the front of your mat, just for a good stable grounding. If you feel like you can lift higher, the back has more flexibility, and go ahead and walk the hands back some more. You just want to keep the hips low. Try to keep them touching your mat. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to push it back so that you're sitting on the feet. I'm going to go ahead and release the legs in front. And we're going to separate the legs as much as you can. Bring the hands in front of you. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. As you exhale, start to walk the hands forward and fold in. As we fold in, we're hinging at the hip. So we're trying to lower the belly first, not the chest. Make sure we're not curving. Keep the spine long, back straight, and fold in from the hip. Stay focused on your breathing. We're going to stay here a little while. Just give your body time to deepen into that pose. Take your time. If it's more comfortable for you to grab the feet or the ankles or the calves, go ahead and do that. You can come onto the elbows. Take your time getting there. Slowly roll it back up. Bend the knees. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to flap the legs in butterfly. Now we're going to straighten the left leg out in front of you. Press that right knee down. Inhale the arms straight up. Exhale, fold forward over that left foot. If the hands do come onto the foot, go ahead and grab it, pull it in. If it doesn't, grab someplace on the leg. Just use that place as leverage to pull yourself closer in. Before I correct, I'm just going to show you what naturally happens to a lot of folks' bodies is that little shoulder over here tends to go up as you reach into the leg with that same arm. So we're just going to neutralize and balance out and level the shoulders. Here that means dropping the right shoulder. I'm going to slowly bring it up halfway. We're going to twist the upper body towards that bended knee. Take the right arm overhead and reach in towards that straight leg. Here we can go ahead and start to open up the right side of the body. You can just stay here if this feels good for you. If you do have more space, you can lower down, eventually grabbing that foot. Make sure to keep that right shoulder pulled back. Slowly untwist it, stretch the arms out over that left foot. We're going to inhale it up. Exhale the arms down. Go ahead and straighten that right foot or leg. Pull the left foot in. We're going to inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, fold it forward. And again, we want to focus on leveling the shoulders here. So we're going to be dropping that left shoulder for most people. A few more breaths here. Slowly bring it up halfway, or all the way if that feels better. Twist the chest towards that bent knee, left arm overhead, and reach it towards that straight leg. Opening up the left side of the body. And again, do whatever level feels good for you. We're just opening up as much as you can. Always focus on what feels good to the body. Lower down if you have more space, if your body needs that extra push. Slowly untwist, stretch it out over that foot. And then roll it up. Hope we don't run out of time here. We're going to come towards the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up, fold it forward. Go ahead and curve the spine. Very slowly roll back. One vertebra at a time, lower down onto your mat. We're going to bring the palms up, relaxing the arms down to your sides. And just breathe here. Go ahead and close your eyes. Relax the feet and the ankles. Relax the toes. Relax the calves and the knees. thighs and the glutes, the pelvis and the abdomen. Release any tension from the spine, starting from the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. Relax the abdomen. Open up the chest. Allow the shoulders to sink into your mat. Relax the upper arms and the elbows, the forearms, the wrists and the hands. Release any tension from the neck and the jaw. Relax the cheeks and the eyebrows and the rest of the face. And focus on your breath. Allow the belly to rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll over onto your right side. And slowly roll it up into a comfortable meditative position. We're going to take a deep inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. Again, deep inhale. Release through the mouth. Inhale. Release. Let's bring the hands and rub them together to generate heat. Cut them over the eyes. Slowly blink the eyes open. Bring the hands down into prayer over the heart. Namaste. Thank y'all again so much for the people who joined. I know it's really, really hard to maintain a routine during this. So it's always good when we can find, the discipline and the structure that we need, and just go ahead and do the things that our body wants and needs. I hope y'all continue to be well. Take care of your bodies, take care of yourselves, the people around you. Hydrate, stay healthy, stay home when you can, until it's dire. And I wish y'all all good health and wealth and abundance. And take it easy, y'all. Thank you. Peace. Again, this is Crystal from Untitled. Thank you so much. Head over Cross Street for having me. And I'll see y'all if we do this again.